Hey, Bushcraft family here today. Really? Every time. Yes, we're here again. Sorry, every time. I swear, I start recording, they have to start carrying on. But anyways, Bushcraft family here today, and yes, I've been witnessing some stuff. I knew about this way back um, in November and stuff, and was kind of concerned about it at the time, but now it has popped up again. With Biden now the president, um, the thing is, he was telling OSHA um, that the food processing places and whatnot, meat packing places, needed their COVID protection upped because it was very, very bad, as it still is. Um, but again, OSHA is, to me, it's like the government. It's money, money. It's supposed to be there to protect the workers and stuff like that. But um, I've seen many cases. I'm sure you guys have seen it too and heard about some of the shadiness goes on with OSHA. But with the talks and everything that's been going on, and with Biden going in there and changing changing stuff pretty rapidly, I figured it's no time at all before he starts putting his sights on OSHA. And if that's the case, he cracks down on them. Well, let's go ahead and switch over here so we can see what's going on. Make sure it goes over. Yay! Okay, as you can see, Biden will ask OSHA to reconsider decisions to skip energy COVID standards. So that's what OSHA is doing. They kind of eh, for the virus stuff, for protecting its workers and whatnot. So um, President elect, now that this is published on the 13th. He hasn't become president yet, but the thing is, we know it's going to happen eventually. Biden's going to set his sights on OSHA and force them to put in the safety procedures to these plants and for the workers and whatnot. Which, the, me, for me, I think this should have been done way back when everything was closed down. They should have had people in there making it safe for people, not just putting up a little plastic thing on the wall and saying stand here and you stand 6 feet that way, because um, these plants and whatnot are going to want to get that money. They want that money, money, money. So they're going to go ahead and cut these standards as much as they can so they can hurry up and get that product out. And to me, they should have had this all done every to where all of our workers out there were safe. But now Biden says he's wanting to, and I thought maybe it wouldn't see no more about it. This was in November when I was thinking about it, and then I read this story, and I held off, and I was like, well, we'll see what happens. And then Biden in office, boom, he's going through and signing this and signing that and going through everything. So I believe OSHA is going to be next, so um, we can start expecting some of these plants to shut down to put these procedures in place. Now, we can look through here a little bit more. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce, which represents businesses, told the court at the time that the agency reasonably decided that coupling OSHA um, existing standards with flexible industry guidelines, which means let let the industry do what they want, basically. Um, and then here's the part from November. Biden announces announcement may come to no surprise. However, Fisher Phillips attorneys predict in a November blog post that Biden likely will work to develop a COVID standard if the pandemic continues to impact worker safety in the early 2021, especially if there's no vaccine is basically available for the workers, which should have been done right with the first responders. I would say because they supply our food basically. Well, the majority of people. I'm not saying because there's some people out there that don't do stores and whatnot, only for very little stuff, which is good. So yeah, so if this does take place, then let's go ahead and switch back here. If this does take place and there's new things put down to protect workers and whatnot, expect a shutdown. And if that's the case, when OSHA puts this in, if Biden doesn't supply money for these changes, the changes are going to come out of the company, which means our pockets. So prices will go up. But what I'm more concerned about is, say it takes 2 weeks, a week, that there's no food production going out. And that means we're going to go ahead and go back to this uh, empty shelves more than it is now. Um, and then you seen how long it took before our shelves started getting back to where they were, and then we took another hit with the trucks being slower to get to um, the grocery stores and whatnot. Let me get a drink here. Oh, that reminds me. One of my viewers out there sent me a 12 pack of Squirt because that's my favorite pop. Thank you very much. They didn't specify if they wanted a shout out or not, so you know who you are, and I appreciate it. Which really surprised me because um, they made me go down to another section of the post office to pick it up. I don't know. Maybe it's too heavy for them or something. I don't know. But let's get back to the subject. So, if that's the case, um, we're looking at another slowdown of getting our food again. So the next, you probably won't see it right away. Um, it takes a while because of stockpiles and stuff. If your grocery store has stockpiles, now the smaller stores you'll see it more often. Um, so you're gonna go to the store and all of a sudden they're going to be out of this and that, and then you're going to start seeing more and more of it, and then it's going to take a while before they can get caught back up again. Because anytime there's a stoppage, like say somebody got sick on the line, COVID, they have to shut everything down, they have to sterilize the whole plant, and then they bring people back in there, and that's a big shortage of food that you just wouldn't get. So I just want to let everybody know that be on the lookout for him to be pushing this on OSHA. If that's the case, then expect um, some food shortages, and then expect for higher prices of your food to go up. Now, I get people telling me, "Why are you always talking about food and stuff?" Well, that's one of the main things for prepping. And right now, that's the majority of what's going on. We want to prep, get our food and stuff. We want to prep, put stuff back and stuff. And if there's shortages, it's hard to do. And I think it's a good idea that people are out there telling us that shortages are coming. And unfortunately, you won't hear this from the government or your state officials or stuff. Because, oh, we're all dandy. Everything's nice. Except for COVID. It's all over the news, even now. But let's not go into all that. But, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. And let's go ahead and get to our shout outs for today. Daisy Graze Farm. They're from down under Australia. Um, very, very cool. I've been watching their videos since I've been on Shed Wars, and very interesting stuff. I like to see people growing in different areas, and very, very informative. The next one is Grim Survival, another guy out there that's bringing truth to us. Um, you want to go check him out. He does more live streams and everything, which I know everybody's been bugging me to start doing live streams. So I'm gonna start that up soon. I'm like at the point where I'm trying to figure out good times to go and do this. So I might start trying to do some live streams in the daytime. So we'll have to figure out how that turns out. But yeah, go back to them. Make sure you go check them out. Tell them I sent you. Daisy Gray's farm is like close to 100 subs right now. So I'd like to see her get there um, by the end of the week. So go hit them up. But that's it, guys. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, share, comment. If you're not subscribed, do so. Until next time, yeah. God bless.